Perfect. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. Bitch, I'm not.
First don't fuck your bitch in the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus, Puffy tryna see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia some more.
I think a little higher. I think a little higher.
With that, what's up, you guys? Back in the video. It's your boy PJ21. I just want to say welcome back to my channel, and also I want to say I just want to say how you guys doing, and also if you're feeling happy or sad, then my entertainment should bring you joy, and I also want to say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, and share to all social media platforms, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell for future videos, and also get the Pizzo Gang merchandise at teespring.com/PJZoMildadsGang. And if you think the price is a little too high, then I have a promo code too, welcome 25 in all caps, and then the number 25, and you have to get 2 items for that code to activate. Okay, so we're back again with another Jubilee, because like it's so like confusing with Jubilee cut, and like we're back again with another Jubilee, because the last Jubilee that I did, it was about like weightlifting. It was basically about like what people like as like attractiveness, like that, bodybuilders, or yoga people, or like anybody that's like into like lift training, like no, how they get to that lift train? Like, did they have to use like supplements like steroids and all that? But this time on Jubilee, we have Instagram versus Runway models. I think he was trying to say Runaway, or whatever. Instagram versus Runway models. Can anyone be a model? Middle ground. All right, so let's check it out.
What's up, good humans? We love collaborating with you on prompts for Middle Ground, so find out how to collaborate with us. Stick around to the end and we'll tell you how.
Enjoy the episode.
I'm a human, and so I have flaws, and I'm thankful for the way I look, but I'm not perfect. And so I'd like to represent myself. And sometimes I'll look and like see these filters and people look like aliens.
When you create an Instagram model, what comes to mind?
I would say like booties popping on the screen.
Yo, you ain't wrong. Something like that is like Summer Rae, Brittany Ray. Like there's this like other Instagram model called like my name. I would say like hi, my name is T. Like, she's an Instagram model. Um my name is Story. Yeah, like there's a few like that I know, but I can't remember. But it's just like, yo, like that's what they do. Like mostly like booty pics, um showing off like they're in like a sports bar like line, like anything that involving lingerie, something like they're gonna be in.
Do you think there's a big difference between Instagram modeling and runway modeling?
Yeah, I think there's a big difference.
I've gone to all the fashion weeks, Paris, London, Milan, New York.
When I think runway model, I think Victoria's Secret, I think Real Slim.
I've heard a lot do work for Instagram. And I'm like, no, well, I'm an influencer.
I have about 71,000 right now.
I have 162,000.
I'm about 850K, almost 1 million.
I'm curious to see what the runway models think of us, Instagram models.
Do you know that it is a job and not just something to get free clothes for?
I would just say like the difference, like in my opinion, in my perspective, is that Instagram models are like more thick and like the runway models like they tend to like watch like what they eat. Like seriously, like it's not like them starving themselves. It's just like mostly like you're gonna see like runway models like they're skinny. Like I would say I was thinking about like this one it's Genevieve, I think her name is, or like no, yeah, Gigi Hadid. I think that's like one of the one way models name is. Yeah, Mads. Y'all must be broke. Like that's 2 ads. Okay. We brought Instagram models and runway models together to spark dialogue about their differences and similarities.
My name is Victoria. I'm 26. I'm a social media influencer, Instagram model, and social media content creator.
My name is Miriam. I am Instagrammer. I'm an influencer, social media creator, and I'm 29.
Hi, my name is Gary Lawson. I'm 35, and I'm a professional male model and runway model.
Hi, my name is Jessica Brudenmeyer. I'm 19, and I'm a runway model.
Hi guys, my name is Alice Gaya. I'm 34 years old. I'm an international model.
Hi everyone, I'm Chantel. I am 24 and I am a body positive influencer as well as a curve model.
Can I get my Instagram models on the left and my runway models on the right?
There's a whole like model icebreaker like that's between Instagram and runway.
If you agree, come to the middle. My job is inclusive of all body types, races, genders, sexualities, and abilities.
So I know mine is very much inclusive. You see me, you see how I look. The people that follow me, they're here to pretty much gain confidence. I get messages from women all the time. You know, I love the way you look. I look like that too.
I feel like growing up, I always saw models like you have to be tall and stuff. So I'm glad for social media, you could just brand yourself the way you are and just be yourself.
When I was growing up, I was never thinking that I can be a model because I was never the modeling type. Now I'm represented by an agency. I work with a worldwide brand. I could never think that that would ever happen to me, and I'm so grateful. Here they come.
It's not inclusive of all body types because generally the things that I'm wearing are not made for all body types. So in order to do my job, I have to maintain a certain, form, a certain shape.
For runway models, what these
You forgot weight. That's you gotta be skinny. Like that's like, cause this brings you back when this brings you back to like ballet dancers. Like ballet dancers, like they have to like keep a certain weight because they have to like go on this like extreme diet, like not to like mess up their form of ballet dancing and whatnot. And that was also like a little like joke like in the third Big Mama's House like movie.
these designers are creating are sample sizes, and you have to be able to fit into the sample sizes. So that's mostly why it's not as inclusive of body type, I guess.
But I definitely do believe that the modeling industry is becoming more diverse. Yeah, especially like nowadays. So.
I would love to say that, you know, the modeling industry includes everybody. It does include races and everyone, but it's true when we talk about body type, people have to be a certain height and a certain, you know, body shape to be able to do it. It's like comparing someone who plays tennis and plays for fun and someone who plays professionally and actually trained for years for that as well, like a Roger Federer. Not everyone gets to be him, and it's the same thing for models as well. It's like we don't really choose how we were born or the height we have, and we get to do that job. People have to be really lean, or now there's like plus size models, but in between, there's no market for the in between and normal people. And it's a shame.
It is a shame.
That should change, I think.
Definitely. We were talking about it, like you're size 14 to 16.
Right, and that's the sample size for plus. It's
For
14 to
plus.
16. That's, you know, the 1X, that's the standard for curve models.
Yeah, and for example, I am size 6 to 8, and for me there is no sample size, you know, and I am forced to work with the brands, which are digital brands, rather than couture, and that's why I'm more stuck to Instagram modeling versus like in the runway.
What do you think is the most difficult thing about being a runway model?
I think the most difficult part is that it's not just a job that you go to, but it's kind of a lifestyle that you have to live.
Anyone can do my job. All right, everybody come in.
Wait, really? Wait, how? I want them to speak on that because like the first question like is basically just like this question. Anybody can do my job. Like you just said, it's some exclusive like to like all body type, all body types, races, sexuality, and genders. So when the Instagram models came to the middle, like shouldn't that second question be like with that because it's the same questions.
I don't think anyone can just be a runway model. I think, first of all, Cameron Russell gave a TED Talk, and she talks about how being a model is like winning the genetic lottery. So I think most of it is definitely luck. But not only that, but you have to live a certain lifestyle. And I think only people that are have a strong will and self-determination can really do it.
I agree. It's also, I feel the same thing for the Instagram. The casting director looks at you, casts you, you walk the show, and that's it. For us, it's different. We have to build community. We have to hit like hundreds of thousands of people to like us that wants to follow us every day. We're like, if you think of it, we collect like a small city, like worth of people who are actually with us, supporting us and helping us, and we do the same for them.
In 2018, for instance, only in America, there are 257 million people who have a smartphone. And out of these people, 80% of people are on social media. Any one of these 80% can actually become an Instagram model. And I think that really a very, very small portion of people can become a fashion model. It's completely different because if you take away the makeup, if you take away the filters, if you take away maybe the plastic surgery and all the retouching, see what is really at the end. You know?
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, and I can say why. The thing is, we don't retouch photos that much anymore because we do body positivity, and we're actually proud to show the cellulite.
It depends who, I guess. Yeah, it depends.
And I feel the industry has moved a lot away from what it used to be. Oh, the filter. Oh, editing.
If anything, the influencers nowadays, we're trying to break that down. We're trying to break down the filters. We're trying to break down, you know, hiding behind Facetune and Photoshop and whatever shit that, you know, we got on our phones these days. And yeah, I think that it's starting to become more raw. That's why I think that we're on the front line too. You know, we're posting all our flaws and every little roll and stretch mark and everything, and it's up for people to judge.
How would you describe your handle or your feed?
My feed, I'm more lifestyle blogger. Recently, I concentrate a lot on sports and on workout and how to be healthy because I'm really against plastic surgeries. And I'm trying to emphasize a lot that people can be pretty and healthy by working on themselves and eating properly versus just going to the surgeon.
Yeah, I feel you on that, like baby girl. Like seriously, like I don't know why I said baby, but like I feel you on that because it's like people will feel like they can't go to the gym or they can't work out because it's too hard, and then it's like you got liposuction, you got plastic surgery in general, and then like with that, you're still gonna have to take like hella pills like after the whole surgery just to look that way. Where you could have just taken yourself to the gym, work your hardest, and now you have a good figure. And like you also change your diet too. But I feel like you don't need no diet because like that's all you gotta do is just eat your regular foods and just work out more. And like just do like my motto before I was eating like my normal foods and like I was doing 4 hours. And like I was a very big nigga. Like that's like I would not say like I was big like I was fat. Like I would say like I was like all muscle mass and shit like that. So, and like I would say a little shortcut that that made me like get bigger like fast was like whey protein. But like now like they have like these organic whey proteins that I never heard of. Like I was just like using the regular ones and I didn't know like they were gonna make my stomach like hurt or they were gonna raise my liver intake. So it was just like it was all fun like while it lasted. I would say that. But for the people that just like take a shortcut and then just give up on the gym and just like go like for lipo surgery and whatnot, it's just like if that's like your only option, then I guess that's your only option. But like like a little running, a little like weightlifting and weight training and all that, and like using the machines, like it won't hurt. Like that's like it's gonna no, it's gonna hurt. But look, giving up is simply not an option. Son. Like seriously, like all that sweat coming is your fat escaping your body, son. Like so just do the hard work, son. Like seriously, work hard, play hard, son. Right?
I've had cosmetic surgery.
So you a liar?
Yeah, I have.
Yo, so you a
I was
liar?
like, yeah, I have.
Yo, so you just said plastic surgery is not the wave, son. No, you a liar, Miriam. Wait, I don't know how to say it. Miriam. Yeah, you a liar, son. Because you just said plastic surgery is not the wave, but you had surgery before that that's basically like on your I think cosmetic is like mostly like on your skin and like make and like your skin color, right? Because like she does look like she had a little work done too. Like like not all that is natural.
Well, I broke my nose 3 years ago, and it's like not a fake story. Actually, like my nose is still crooked. I broke a nose like 3 years ago, and I had to get my nose done, and I did remove the bump because you're already paying for it, so might as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that made you happy.
It made me very happy. Like I honestly was insecure about my bump, and I was getting a lot of not, you know, not the good compliments necessarily about it. I loved it, but still people were like, and yeah, it made me very happy. They still couldn't fix the whole thing, but
Yeah, no, for
What
sure.
did you do?
Breast augmentation.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an enhancement. It was something that was gonna make me happier, so I just did it. For
What was it? I didn't look that up because like I heard about reduction, augmentation, and like all these words. Like, can you just give us like the short term? Like, so hold on, I'll be right back. Augmentation, like you change them or something? Like, like what does that mean? Son? Uh, Oh, so you basically just wanted to like you wanted to like make them like more bigger in size, like because you felt like they were too small. I mean, shit, like yo, she is an Instagram model, son. Like bigger is better. Like like that's
Confidence.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I just feel like for Asian girls, like we're not gifted in like we're gifted with our genetics. Like Asians don't raisins, but like when it comes to our body, like we need to put in either like the finance or like the work in it.
Nah, I wouldn't say that that's for like all Asians. Like, nah, some Asians, like, yeah, they think. Like, look at like one YouTuber that I'm following. Like, her name is like Jenny Babas, and like, it's working for her. Like, maybe she had work done, maybe, but like, it's like, if she didn't, then like, yo, it's working for her. Son. Like, and she's an Asian.
Thank you.
I had like the tiniest funny nose when I was little, and I was like, oh my God, like I didn't like my nose, you know, it was weird shaped, and when I grew up being a model, then the photographers were like, oh my God, we love your nose. I was like, who, me? Like, my nose, okay. And it really taught me to accept it, and I love it now. I'm so glad, you know, I never thought about doing any surgery on my nose or anything, but, you know, it taught me to love myself the way I am, so.
Going off of that, I've had like a similar experience. I'm half Japanese, so I wasn't really, you know, blessed with any curves. And I used to not like that. I used to be like, oh, when people see me, you know, I don't look attractive, I don't have boobs, I don't have a butt. But as soon as I got into the modeling world, they're like, oh no, that's a good thing. It's good to be flattered. So it's like, oh, okay, now I have something to be proud of. Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a diss or like she's coming crazy because like it's like basically you're trying to say like what she did was wrong when she did the whole breast augmentation.
I think for me, just being a, you know, all inclusive, it's a little like, you know, I can't really say like don't do anything because I'm supposed to be supportive of all body types. However you come, however you want to come is how I accept you. But I think where I am right now, 100% natural, I think that's like where I'd like to stay, just for my message, you know, to everyone that's watching me right now. Maybe a couple years down the line, after a couple kids, and I'm hanging down here, I might want to throw them back or something, you know. So I'm not gonna say never, and I disagree with it. But for where I'm at in my space right now, I definitely admire true beauty. I admire people how they come natural, and I think that if anything, it makes you more unique. So.
What is the hardest part about doing your job?
It's staying on top of it. It's always coming out with new ideas, new photos, new outfits, like making sure like the photo is perfect when you're posting.
I think
you gotta make sure because like you gotta make sure that the filter that you have like for that picture is right. You gotta make sure that the angle like how like it's like that cut episode that I watched where like this female bodybuilder like had like so many pictures like on her phone. Like it's like you gotta have like the latest phone storage that has like so many storage to have like all those selfies because it's the same selfie after selfies. Like the only difference is like you probably wearing like a different clothing on, but it's like you'll keep that same angle like for every selfie. Son. Like that's crazy. Son. Like what's the whole point of having so much storage then?
photoshopping my body is okay.
Damn.
For me specifically, when I'm thinking about Photoshop, which might be different than you guys, for a lot of the photos that I'm in, maybe I'll have like acne that day, and a lot of times they'll Photoshop that out and they'll make your skin clear. And to me, that's okay because that's things that go away. Whereas I think for body, I'm not for that.
I have to admit, I have photoshopped my photos before, but it's just to enhance the photo to make it look a certain way, but I still look who I am. It's not like I look completely different.
I think that as long as you're not seeing people in person and they're like, oh my God, that you don't look the same. I think it's fine, like you said. And when you're in magazines, you know, I've seen my pictures on e-com and their thighs are smooth, there's no cellulite. And you know what? That sells the clothes. It gets things done. It's what the customers want to see. And I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm not cool with it.
Perfect or what?
No, I'm by no means
I'm
perfect.
just curious, before you start,
yeah.
like, have you two never been photoshopped? Like, nobody has ever retouched your photos in no way?
No, the question is, are we okay with it? That's a different question.
But you signed
Because
the waiver,
no,
so that
I'm
means
not
you're okay
saying.
with it.
I'll be honest. I'm not saying I'm never retouching my photos. Yes,
Okay.
but it does not make it okay.
Let's say I don't like too much makeup either, you know what I mean? But I think when it comes to retouching, I don't have control of the image. I do the job and then they have control of that image. So that's one thing, like if it were to me, I would like to be as natural as possible because I'm a human. And so I have flaws and I'm thankful for the way I look, but I'm not perfect. And so I'd like to represent myself. Like I'd like to be, this is who I am. And sometimes I'll look and like see these filters and people look like aliens. Like they don't even look like, like, it's like this crazy filter. And I'm like, what is that?
But would you refuse a job if you would know they're gonna Photoshop the hell out of you?
If they're gonna Photoshop the hell out of me, then I'm not doing the job.
So you would
Essentially, yeah, like it's not me, then
yeah.
might as well get anything. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Has anyone here been okay with reshaping their body through Photoshop?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. And as long as like my photo looks good and I don't look like too hourglass, like I'm fine with it.
But how do you decide? If you're okay with it, then you're okay with them doing whatever they want.
I get to have my own photographer and makeup artist, and my photographer edits my photos, so we can always collaborate on like reshaping and stuff. So it's not like a magazine.
Yeah.
What is the best part of the job?
The best part is the supporters, the girls that message me and they say, you give me so much confidence and I love the way you look and now I can go out and look that way too. So that's definitely what gives me a boost is the girls that I influence.
It's too much. 2 ads every 5 minutes.
About the influence I had on young girls and guys' self-body image.
So I think anyone who works with image and have their image out there has a responsibility to really send a positive and healthy message. Because for instance, I remember when I started modeling, there was always like, oh, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. And I could have gone that route, but I decided, I lost a little bit just to like fit the sample size, but I didn't want to go that route because it's unhealthy. And then I'm setting an example for younger women. They're gonna think that's the image of beauty. They're gonna think, it's okay to do that.
It concerns me so much, the butt implants, because people actually die from it. And I literally start working out 5 times a week with a trainer. Just to show them that you can build the butt, because you have it naturally and it's gorgeous. I don't have it, And I wish I would have it, and I try to tan and grow the butt, but
Well, it only takes consistency, like that, and consistency in the gym, and like with like a lot of carbs, like you could have a big butt. Like damn, what's that phrase? Big behind with a smile. Like seriously, like if you just take yourself to the gyms and consistently, son, like you gonna have like what you want, son. Like you shouldn't take a shortcut, like to the doctors and like have them place like a fake implant on you and then like surgically like attached. Like it's not gonna look good. Like it might look good like towards like other people, but not you, son. Like
it's true though.
And also, I think for the curve models, we deal with the other end of like, is it too much? Is she too big? Are you promoting obesity? Are you saying that it's okay to be unhealthy? And I think that as a curve model, it's our responsibility to say like, hey, yeah, we're curvy, but we're still promoting, healthy lifestyles. I try to tell my girls, that are following me like, yeah, girl, I might have a little, something back here, but I'm still eating my broccoli every day. So eat your broccoli.
I guess for me, I just really never thought that I had any influence at all. Whenever I did like a photo shoot or anything, I never even thought that other people, I guess, would see it. But the more that I'm thinking about it, I guess I do have some sort of influence, not as much as Instagram models, because your whole life is kind of on display. When people see images of me, it's just that, it's just an image. And I like to think that I do influence people in like a positive way, because I'm definitely not like the skinniest model at my agency. I've never had any eating disorders at all. So I like to think that, even though I didn't really think about it too much, that I am positively impacting people that are looking at me.
I think as influencers, our responsibility is probably just the things that we post. And I'm not going to be posting diet pills and things of that, like shakes and teas and whatever that makes you shit your pants. Like, I'm not going to post it. So I think that that's our responsibility, is to just just kind of filter in what we're putting out.
When it comes to sponsorship, if I'm like agreeing to something, I have to try the product first. So after trying it, if it doesn't work, I'll tell them it doesn't work, and I wouldn't want to continue on. So it just depends.
Well, even with the sponsorships, like they also I feel like they only care if you promote it. Like they don't care if it works or if it doesn't work. Like, cause you still sign like a contract with them, and like if you didn't read that fine print, then like they're gonna be like, yo, we want our money back that they gave you, because it don't. I feel like it don't matter on your opinion of like if they work out, or if they want, like it's an experiment, like, and they want you to promote it and just like still like give it out, but it's like in that contract, like you could get out of it, or you could not, like because these contracts, they're a little risky, like they're a little like you can't get out of like a trap and whatnot. Like, and I was gonna say about like this one actress that played in Pitch Perfect. Her name is Rebel Wilson, and like she was like a plus size woman like in all three movies, and then it was like her team that told her like not to lose the weight, and then she still like ended up losing the weight, and then like now like I wouldn't say that she looks crazy, like in her new shape. I would just be like, she just looked like a whole new person. Like that's it. Like, so like from those movies and like till now, son, she just looks like very like different. Like she's still like the funny the funny person that I know like from the movies, but it's just like she looks different.
Can you list what you feel are your biggest achievements as a runway model?
I have worked for designers like Alexander McQueen, Walk the Show, Paul Costello, like big designers.
I can afford the clothes that I model and promote.
So let's go get it. There's a time for making. And a time for listening. Place.
Sometimes, right?
What if it's sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah, for us it's sometimes true.
Yeah.
Affirmatively.
Well,
Should we? Okay.
We all know most influencers are working with fast fashion, so we're getting the clothes ASAP. Things are coming out. You can get 1 million of those same dresses, and we all have them on.
I'm
so.
like a broke college student. My income is like very, very low. And only I get money from like a couple modeling gigs every here and there. Yeah, mostly like Goodwill is what I go to.
First of all, I can't afford everything I wear, because I would not buy a $5,000, $10,000 suit. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It really doesn't, because like my boy son, like he was looking at this bag, and this man purse, right, and like it was 2,500, and like he said that because like it's designer and it looks good, that he would buy it. And I'm like, that's not like a good investment like deal, because like that 2,500 could go like to like other things, like multiple things, not just one bag. Like, so that's why I said, and he doesn't. I don't think he ever got the bag.
There's also a thing to getting free things and not getting paid on top of it. So there's levels to it, I would say.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing stuff for free, clothes, and not getting paid, then I'm not going to be able to afford anything, because I'm not getting paid. And I find that a lot of times a good percentage of Instagram influencers or models are just like, I'm gonna do it for the clothes. I can't pay my bills with clothes. You know, I can't pay anything with clothes.
A lot of Instagram models just are okay to get free clothes. So suddenly then brands will just not pay models and take Instagram models, and it's completely watering down the model rate. And it's cutting the grass under our feet. So it's a real problem in our industry.
That's why we have like all these females out here. I'm talking about like Fashion Nova, like promote me, like putting their like putting the hashtag Fashion Nova so that they could get promoted by them, so that they could get like looked upon by them.
I've noticed that over the past few years where it's just like rates that are unbelievably low, like for usages that are unbelievably high. And it's like, but someone's gonna say yes just because they want to be seen.
Exactly.
And that, like, we have to know our worth.
So for us, the way it works, you start with the free clothes, and you guys correct me if for you was any different. It starts with the free clothes. You say, okay, to build a relationship with the brand, and then you get clothes and you get paid for that. Like, for example, I live fully from my Instagram. Like, I support myself, you know, I can pay my bills, I can pay my car, I can pay my rent. I'm really proud with it.
And now they're gonna undersell you too. So you're gonna stop making money because
That's
everyone's,
true.
but everyone's gonna
Yeah.
start doing it for less and less and less.
But
and then they're
that's
gonna
again,
keep
it's
doing
not true. Like, because they want us for our following. They don't want us. They want us for the way we look. That's true.
And the content creating.
Brands are looking for influencers that are selling the pictures, they have quality, they're posting consistently. Of course, there's a bunch of people out there that, yeah, I'll post it in my backyard with my, you know, iPhone, and it just doesn't work. Those influencers definitely get washed away.
What is the most difficult part of being a runway model?
Not being sure of when you're going to work next and to fill your time with like being a human being, but like not knowing, like not having control of like your day, I guess. That would probably be it for me.
So basically saying like having a social life and like just like balancing like the whole social life. I'm sorry. What? Balancing the social life and and your modeling life. Like just gotta balance them too. Yeah.
My job has affected my mental health.
Working in this job for 15 years, there's been waves of which I was like, wow, like I really put my worth into what other people think. If I get a job, it's based on someone saying, oh, I like the way you look, which is a very minimal thing to be able to judge a person by when you have a lot of things going on inside of you. You know, I started modeling in New York City where even when I started, there weren't a lot of us, like dark black men modeling and having to be like the only one or like breaking the barrier or like going to, you know, castings, oh, well, he's too dark. I can't do anything about being dark or not, you know, but it kind of broke me a little bit and I would have to like, I'd have to leave town. I'd have to go to New York to work because I couldn't do it in the place that I wanted to live. It definitely affected my mental health for a while.
It's like they're searching for this certain look, this like, you know, they love to use this word like racially ambiguous, you know, things like that. And it's like, do you want a black model or fucking not? Like, I'm here. I'm here. Like, why are you hiring someone else that is like trying to mimic a black model? Like, I'm here. What's up? So, period.
Instagram became a numbers game, right? Engagement, comments, likes. So for sure it had an effect on me. So if a photo wasn't doing too well, I start thinking and overthinking to myself like, wow, what did I do wrong? Like, I'll try to delete this post. So it's just like,
Look, social media in general, like with Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like that's an addiction in general. Like seriously, like you mostly spend you mostly spend your time like all of your time like on social media, and like you don't have like you never like got away from your phone like in the real world and whatnot. So it tends to be addiction. So I would say like yeah, it has like a mess up like with like a mental like health like and like if this picture doesn't do good, then you be like, yo, can I change anything about this, or can I change anything about that? And it makes you do like crazy decisions, like insane decisions. So like it's just addiction, like overall.
I've even had that, and I don't have nearly as many followers.
I started being a model at the age of 20 years old, which is considered late for the business. And I think I'm very grateful that I'm years old, which is considered. I started being a model at the age of 20 years old, which is considered late.
I can't even know if she said 10 or 20. Like
for the business. And I think I'm very grateful that I started later on in the business, because if I had started at 14 like a lot of girls, whatever your agent tells you, whatever the client says, you're so affected by it. You take whatever they say at the whole truth. Okay, you need to lose weight. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You need to look that way. Okay, I'm gonna do it. As if you start a little bit older, I had the chance that, I had that maturity, but it doesn't mean that it didn't affect me. Of course, you want to be booked, you want to be liked by the client, so you try to please everyone, but you can never please everyone. There's always a client that's not going to like your look, or not going to like, the way you walk, or your personality, or your hair, whatever it is. They pick you apart, basically. So it was really hard, because you can start this job with so much confidence, but the industry is going to break you down. And then it's about then accepting myself and be like, you know what? I don't need your validation. I don't need that. And when you come in, then I had to build myself up again. And now I go to jobs, I'm like, you like me? Awesome. If you don't, next one is right there. It's all right, And you just gotta be like, brush it off. That's all right. Next one, And yeah, definitely not easy.
Really, I like that. Like, I like that direction, that vibe, because like with every client, like, you're not gonna always like stick with them. Like, you're not gonna like you could listen to like what they're saying, but like if you don't like what they're saying, some like next, like seriously, just like the Ariana Grande song, "Thank You Next." Like seriously, like I listened to what you said, and I didn't like it. Like seriously, so like I want to move on.
That's a wrap.
No way! Oh my god! That was so good.
Thank you, good humans, for watching another episode of Middle Ground. We love collaborating with you guys. As you've seen, we love getting prompts from you. The way to submit prompts is to follow us on Instagram. We have stories on there for your prompts, as well as following us on the YouTube app on your phone.
One of our most favorite things about just this community that we've built is being able to hear from you, interact with you, get ideas from you, and just have this conversation. So make sure you follow along, and we'll see you guys next time.
And I was surprised that there was only one nigga like in that group. Like it was one nigga and like mostly females. Like that goes to show you like where's the other like male models? Like seriously. So that was the only thing I was surprised at. But this was very interesting, like to hear and like hear like what they had to say about each other and whatnot. So this was Instagram versus Runway models. Can anyone be a model? Middle ground. All right. So let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, share to all social media platforms, and also don't forget to hit the post notification bell for future videos. And it's your boy PJ021 signing.
Do you slide on, bitches. We keep on coming while we running for your juice. Steady gunning, keep on busting at the boots. You know the rules. Little